Hey there, guitar players. Today I'm going to talk to you about arpeggios. Before we start, I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe to my channel. That way, I can make more content for you guys and get it out there. And now, what is an arpeggio? An arpeggio is a chord, but instead of playing the notes together, we're gonna break them apart. First thing that we need to know is how a scale is formed. For the purpose of this video, I'm gonna be focusing on the major scale. The formula for a major scale consists on being whole tone, half tone, whole, half. So, if I were to play a C note, I would have C, a whole tone after that would be D, whole tone after that would be E, half tone after that would be F, whole tone would be G, another whole tone would be A, another whole tone would be B, and then half tone back again at C. A whole tone consists of 2 frets apart from each note, and a half tone consists of 1 fret apart. So again, from C, whole tone would be D, whole tone would be E, half would be F, whole would be G, whole would be A, whole would be B, and then again a half, back to C. Now this is a C major scale. Now what we're gonna do, instead of moving our hand around, we're gonna look for those same notes on the other strings. So, we got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, back to C. Okay, so now we need to see these notes as numbers. What I mean about that is, for example, C, right? C would be my 1. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And back at 1, or you can call it 8. The first type of chords that we learn on guitar are called triads. I'm pretty sure you know these chords already, so. Now, how is a triad built? A triad consists of the notes 1, 3, and 5. So, if we're in C major, our root C would be 1, 2, 3, you have an E, 4, 5, it's a G. So, C, E, G, 1, 3, 5. So how do I practice this? Because guitar players have this tendency to play shapes. But if you don't understand what that means, you're going to get lost, or you're going to be hanging around with your hand around all the fretboard trying to catch the note. There's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. But if you learn where you are around the fretboard, it's a lot easier to change your shape and get the right notes. That'll give you more freedom when you're playing. Once you learn this, it'll open up more doors for you to improvise and all that kind of stuff. So the exercise that I'm going to teach you is called the cycle of fourths. Now, how do I get to this? If you haven't seen this yet, I'll explain it as simple as I can. So, back to the scale formula and the numbers. So if I have a C note and I count to the 4th one, right? Whole tone, half tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now F is the fourth from C. So what I'm gonna do now is that F is gonna be my new 1, and so on and so forth. So I got C, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got F. From F, it's gonna be my new 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on B flat. Now B flat is my 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. E flat. You get the idea. So I've prepared a backing track with the cycle of fourths, and I'm gonna play the triads up and down. But the difference is that I'm playing the closest note to the next chord. Okay, so you've probably noticed that I have some patterns that are repeated, but if you focus on what I'm telling you, I'm playing from the closest note without moving my hand so much. Eventually you have to move your hand, like you're not gonna have everything in one place. But you have different parting points where you can start or finish, and you can mix them up eventually. So I can't play this song on my video because I'll get a copyright claim, but there's a song called The Beast and the Harlot from Avenged Sevenfold, and it's a perfect example on how to play triads without moving your hand so much, just going to the nearest note. And the chords are F, C, B flat, and it would be like... So you can check the song out. I can't play it here, but it's a perfect example on how you can play this with a band or something like that. Okay, so what happens if I add the seventh to that triad? If we keep following the formula again, I'm gonna start on C again. 1, 3, 5, 7. Now this is called a major seventh chord. Again, I'm gonna play the same idea with the cycle of fourths, and I've given you the backing track for this too, so that you can practice it. It's gonna sound a little different because you're adding another note, but the concept is the same and you can apply it. Okay, guys, so there you have it. Click the link in the description so you can download the PDF and the backing tracks. I've also added the minor triad, minor 7, and dominant 7 chords to it. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit me up in the comments if you have any questions about this. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you soon.